a prize, right? No, it's the system that's been set up. This idea that women need to be chaste, right? Either you cover them all the way up in a burqa so you don't have to look at them or deal with their faces and their little emotional games they play with their facial expressions, or I say strip them down. One or the other. So that you can see everything that's there. Everything that's there, and after 10 minutes, you're not going to give a shit. You really won't. You want to compare women and see who's worth more? Strip them all down naked, make them walk around. You'll find out. Right? You'll find out who is and who isn't. But see, they like this game. They like the perceived scarcity of their attention and their time. The perceived value differentiation between you and her. She wants you to believe that she is a rare commodity. That she's the only one who said yes. Right? That you're lucky. That you should be grateful. And I'm getting fucking rained on. Umbrellas up. Take that, Mother Nature. Technology triumphs again. The umbrella. Oh, you know, I heard that a woman invented the umbrella. No, wait. No, they didn't. It was a man. All right. So this idea that they're scarce, it's artificial. Right? Don't look at my tits. Well, they want you to look at their tits. They want you to wonder. Right? When they finally give them to you, right? You're supposed to just fucking fall on your knees and thank them. I want to ask you guys this, right? When you're with a woman, you're fucking horny as fuck. Right? You saw her last weekend, you got her number, you asked her out, you're waiting another few days just to see her, right? There's all this anticipation on your part, right? You blew a bunch of fucking money, you're wanting some ass, you're wanting some titties. Right? And she's going to withhold the pussy. Oh, no. She's virtuous. Right? She's far too valuable. She's not easy. She's not a slut. She's not a whore. Oh, really? Right? She wants this perceived notion that she's a fucking prize. Right? That she's so valuable. You know, she wouldn't do that. And it's a game they play. Now, if they just want to get fucked, right? If they just want to act like the little sluts they are, yeah, they'll fucking bang you right away. But if you're a keeper, if you make a bunch of money or drive a nice car, or you're a really handsome motherfucker, oh, they'll withhold it from you. They'll play this fucking game where they'll withhold it from you so you think it's more valuable. Once again, the old oil embargo trick, right? And then when you finally get it, right, you're this starving fucking guy, right? And you're like, oh man, that was amazing and great. Right? After about the 5th time you fucked her, you're like, yeah, that's just a piece of ass. But by then she's got her fucking hooks into you. The games have already started. She's already working on controlling you. Right? The games they play. Unless you're Mgtow, you're going to miss them. Unless you're Mgtow, you're going to miss the games that are happening. Because women will try and stay 1 or 2 steps ahead of you. So you think you've landed it because you're getting the pussy. You're like, yep, I'm going to get me some tonight. I'm going to get me some tonight. She's already working on the next phase way ahead of you. She's like, yep, I'm giving him the pussy, but now I'm closing in on him, right? I'm going to start changing his life. But I want to ask you guys this. Honestly. About the 3rd time, 4th time you're done fucking him, you've gotten through every position. You figured out what you can do with her. She's no different than any of the other women. And that's a big fucking uh-oh, right, for them. If you realize that. If you're Mgtow and you're a man, you realize that. Now, for all the Mgtow monks out there, when we say, you know, we're just not interested, I don't give a fuck. Right? It's no big deal. For younger men, it's harder because they're just driven by that testosterone. There's a need to have babies, right? Physiological drive. They want to fuck, right? But even at that stage, they're just women. Never forget that you're the fucking prize and she's the booty. Right? And there are nautical terms for this. In days of old, on the sea, right, the field of naval battle, when you win the sea battle, you take the other ship, that's the prize. Right? And when you land it, when the prize hits the land, it becomes the booty. Right? By time you get to land and you've landed that booty, she's already taken you on the seas of war, and you are the prize, gentlemen. You're the fucking prize. She's just booty. Think of it that way. This game where they withhold from you, where the entire social and cultural structure is designed to make you crave and desire them. Right? That's the fucking game. They're not that scarce. They're not that rare. This idea, right, that we have to protect their virtue by keeping them clothed. I say strip them down fucking naked. Right? And there's another reason to do that. The other reason to strip them down naked, so you can see what you're paying for. This vehicle in the background, that's my second son's little Jeep Liberty. It's an older vehicle worth just a couple $1,000s. Right? But if I told you that that's a brand new Jeep Liberty, it would be worth $25,000, $30,000, because it's new, it's special, right? It's got low miles on it. You're not going to get a brand new fucking woman. They're already used. This thing is just over 10 years old and it's practically worthless. Half the life is beaten out of it, but it's only worth, right, 1/10 of the value. These fucking women out here, they're not worth what a new woman's worth. Why do you think in the old days a woman's virtue, that is her virginity, was so prized? It's because a dad knew that if she was using that pussy, no guy would want it. And there's more on that story, on that history later. But once it starts getting used, the value gets halved and halved again and cut in half yet again. And see, women, they keep all those dents in their fenders hidden under clothes. They keep all those fucking dents and scratches and high miles hidden under clothes. They want you to think that that is some precious booty, right? That chest is full of gems, right? So what I'm saying is women ought to have to walk around naked. Because then you would see the miles on the vehicle. Push-up bras, plastic surgery. They make jeans now designed to move fat and blubber around to places on a woman's body inside the jeans to make it look like she's built like a brick shithouse. Right? She's a brick house. That ain't how it is when the fucking clothes come off. Their fucking ass ends at their knees. Their bellies hang out. Lift up their shirts. They got fucking mushroom tops squirting out. You know, and I'm not just picking on fat women. I'm picking on a lot more than just the fat ones. And if you like them fat, hey, man, grab the flour, go for the wet spot. But what I'm saying is they aren't all Kim Kardashian. And Kim Kardashian ain't all that. Like Madonna, if she was naked in front of me, I'd just kick her in her snatch and say, get the fuck out of here. Right? Take that used up fucking shit out of here. But they keep it wrapped up to make it seem rare. To make that chest precious because you want to know what's inside of it so bad. Right? Imagine being told, man, there's this chest out there. It's just full of good stuff and gems and all kinds of shit. And you're like, I want that. And the guy goes, well, man, for $500, I'll give you a map to that treasure chest just loaded with fucking gems. And you spend all kinds of money buying that chest. And you spend all kinds of time hunting it down. And you finally get to it, right? And you open the fucking chest and there's nothing of value in it. These fucking women out here wanting you to believe that you have to go on the treasure hunt. You've got to pay big money for the map and work your way through, right? Do all the work to get there. And then when you open that chest, you're supposed to be so fucking tied up in them, so enamored with them, that you think you got a chest full of jewels, right? You got a fucking chest full of sand, fucking marbles and dirt and shit. Yeah, and it is kind of derogatory, the terms I'm using, right? Because a good woman isn't what you see on the outside. It would be what's on the inside. How is she going to treat you long term? And today, guys, there is no long term. There is. You're just renting. Even if you get married, you're just renting. And the price is incredibly high.